Okay, so hello and welcome back to another time Kevin C, and today I shall be teaching you how to fix a pedal. So when I bought this guy, I bought it with another one. And this thing's the right side, I think, yeah? Oh, I mean the left side, okay. So this left side pedal, essentially I bought it with like this. So I had one left and one right. I looped the right one and left this one as stock. These things do come with loop, but these things do not come with good loop. They come with this black, disgusting, like second-hand grease. Whereas I put mine and my right hand one. In my right hand one, I give it some nice shiny yellow grease. So today I'm gonna show you how to open this guy. First, you wanna pry open the cap on the side. Since this thing has never been opened, you wanna find some cutter maybe. Yeah. Let's wait for a while. Let me take cutter. Yeah. So. Okay, so this is a cutter, yeah. So first you wanna pry this plastic bit off. Shit, I cut a chunk off it. Some of these things screw off. Some of these things just don't have any caps. Depends on your pedal type. Let's pull this guy out. That's a cap. Now you find yourself with a bolt right there, yeah, and a axle right here. So what you want to do now is you want to take your socket wrench. In my case I have a ratchet one, yeah? So you want to find the size you actually need for this guy. For this one I think I will need something about 13 maybe, yeah? This is 13. Let's see if this will fit. I think this might be a bit too big, yeah? No? See, look at the disgusting black grease, man. Let's see number 12. I don't think it'll fit, but let's see. Number 12. Course 13 was a bit wobbly. This is 12. 12 fits perfectly. See? So test out your specific pedal. Each pedal will be different, I think, yeah. So let's take some old tissue. Wipe this stuff up. Okay, so I actually have a clean socket. I'll put this thing back in my kit. You always want to be organized when you're doing these things so you don't forget where they go. For my users, since this is a left hand pedal, it goes like this. I'm gonna take this as the left bearing holder and this is the right bearing holder. If you have like the sealed bearing type of pedal, you can just put them one by one like on the side and label it or something like that, yeah. So first I'm going to take this guy, which is the socket wrench. You wanna do this, so it actually unscrews. See, so put this in here now, yeah. And after you do that, you wanna like find a way to hold this guy. This guy is I think a 13, so let me go take some wrench, yeah. Well, I think I said a 13, I meant a 15. So do this, and then open them up. Oh shit, this might be too long, yeah. Let's take the shorter extender thing. Just push this in, then push this in, then put this in, and clamp this in. Okay. Ah, shit. I think you don't actually have to use this thing. Let's see. That's a pull out. After a pull, you have some of these sock thingies here, which I can probably peel out with the. What's a washer? Okay, so what I'm gonna do with this washer is I'm gonna try to jam this thing and then screw the washer out if indeed possible. Yeah, there you go. This washer is out, hopefully. After this you have this, and then you have this bolt, which this bolt now will hold some bearings in. Yeah, and for the bearings you actually wanna count them and put them in the right place you found them. That's 1, 2, and you see what I'm doing here? I'm actually holding this side of the thing so it doesn't fall out. That's because I actually don't wanna risk like losing count of these bolts, yeah, inside here. This number 3. Actually, I think it's a better thing to just wipe them straight when they come out of the shit. Look at that amount of grease, man. The heck. And this. Then so F3. This is number 4 and 5 essentially. So wipe this guy. Now you can probably see I'm doing this on some cardboard, yeah, because obviously you can see the mess I've already made here, yeah? Even without doing anything too deep essentially in this tear down. So put it here. In theory, these things will not migrate from this side to this side, yeah, unless there's something wrong with your bearing housing thing. If there's something wrong with your bearing housing, this thing's gonna go in the bin. It's not gonna be usable anymore. Because if you have something wrong with your bearing housing, the bearings will just fall out and you won't have any bearings. You can actually use it, but it's gonna wobble a lot. And wobbling is not what I want. So what happened with this thing is that it was like clacking around, making a lot of noise, and so that's what I didn't want from a pedal. So yeah. Okay, stick. There you go. Usually there's about like 10 or 11 of these things, sometimes 9, depends on your manufacturer. Yeah. Let's put these guys on the side here, so they actually don't give me too much trouble by jumping around and suddenly getting lost. Okay, then this guy. And in case you're wondering, this pedal is about 2 years old, I think, yeah, at this point. I've only used it for about like, actually it's more than 2 years old, I think, like 2.5, nearing 3 years old. I only used this thing for a little while, before it actually became like, I mean before Corona actually came to Indonesia, and then after Corona came I just like sort of stopped riding. And how the fuck are there bearings in there, man? Okay, I don't get this. So if it's like this, then let's count this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. pull the other side then. So on this side you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 over here, yeah, on this side. Then this is the mystery bit, because I saw 2 of them under the front race of this one. They're still over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have now 8, yeah, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Are there no more balls in this bit? Let's see. Honestly, it doesn't seem like there's any more balls, but problem here is these balls are stuck in this bit over here. Let's freed one. Got this one. These are also stuck, yeah. Ish. Got this one. And also got this one. Okay, let's wipe these things off. So essentially it's 12 on the outside bit and 13 on the drive bit, which makes sense. Usually the drive bit will have more bearings than the what you call this thing, than the outside bit, which is over here this time. Once you're done wiping these things off, check first to make sure there's nothing left behind. It looks good enough to me, yeah. Now you want to fold your tissue out, in like this, exposing the clean bit. Then with the stuff, wipe it clean, the what you call this thing, the old grease. There you go. If one is not enough, you can always use the second one. And use some gasoline if needed. Yeah, I'm gonna use this stuff. So it's gonna have 0 old grease. Okay. My battery's at 8%. Fucking heck. Now shiny now, yeah. So then you can continue the front. Okay, that is not very clean yet. Let's continue again. Let's hope my camera battery doesn't die. Okay. Good enough lah. Good enough that I'm not gonna have any issues anymore. This thing's a cheap pedal anyway, so I'm not really gonna care. If you have a more expensive one, I would care actually. So this goes in, this goes out. Okay. Now this is pretty much clean. Thread it a few times again. Okay, nice. Let's put this thing away. I'm gonna give it some new grease now, yeah? So guys, I'm gonna use this Yoshi heavy duty bearing grease. And let's go. So, bring the grease up with my cutter. Then I'm gonna put this grease in here, yeah. This original grease, like some of this Russian lens grease, I think, yeah. The brown stuff, I mean the grey stuff. Now here I'm gonna give what I usually give my lenses, which is good enough, I'd say. I have some lenses that I've CLA'd for a few years already, floating around the marketplace, and they still have no like grease issues. And I assume that this grease is strong enough, I mean good enough for lenses. It does not gas, it does not dry up that easily, and so yeah, it's a good thing. And let's see, this is nowhere near enough. What the heck? I have to like find a huge wall of grease. Just like that, yeah. Next you wanna grease up this bit over here, yeah. You can give it too much grease if you want, but do not give too little, because if you give too little, then it's gonna be filled with metal shavings, and that's not a good thing. Okay, let's clean the stick up so I don't give any of my lenses this bad black grease. Clean, put back in. Now let us continue. So this I did this, I think, yeah. The outside ones went here, I think. Let's count. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. Nothing more inside here, yeah? nothing here also. So usually 13 will be on the inside one. Let's give it to the inside one. But how do I think that this came from the front? Or maybe I just lost one bearing. Let's see. So let's take my torch, I think, yeah. Let's see. I do not think that I've lost any bearings, but yeah, I don't feel like I lost any, so should be okay. Yeah. Now I don't assume usually, but I'm gonna assume that 13 came from the inside bin, cause I recall opening the other one and the inside bin had more. Usually those have more on the inside than the outside, which is pretty normal, I'd say. So I'm just gonna give the inside 13, yeah, and the outside 12. I think I charge my camera and to take my charger for a while. Sorry for the worst lighting, but that's better than losing my camera battery and losing the video. Okay, it's charging. Nice. So now I'm gonna continue with putting the bearings in. Okay, perfect. Then you wanna push this shaft in here, yeah, this axle. Then you wanna put some bearings onto the front bit. I think you just pour them in, not sure. Yeah, you sure can put them in that way. And then you want to push this one, this other one in. Just spread them around. That's good enough, I'd say. For some reason I can actually do this. And yeah, seems to be fine. Let's tidy up the insides of this thing. So nothing's like doubled up essentially. Everything has its own respective place. One is still popped out. Let's find your home. Seems good enough, I think. No, this guy's clearly outside space. Push this stuff in. Come on. You know what? I'm just gonna put this ring in. Fucking heck. What the hell? Let's go in. So, gonna push this guy in somehow. Maybe this thing is a bit bigger. I don't think so. Let's try using this thing. Yeah, it's a bit bigger. So let's use the number 13 wrench. Socket. And let's see how this works. The doesn't work. 14 then. 14 should work. Okay, it does work. I think I'm gonna use a 15. Yeah, but it doesn't fit. Fucking heck. Let's use this thing. Okay, let's twist it in some more. Any more in this, and this thing will bind. So you want to loosen this thing up a little bit, but not that much. Let's see. So this is binding. No, it's not yet binding. Okay, then you want to push this notched piece in. This. Then you want to push this thing in. Come on. Go in. Yes, nice. So the next thing you want to do is you want to find the number 12 socket. Put a little extender arm on it. Then push it in, flick it the other way, then go. Then you wanna take your wrench and tighten it down. This is a bit too tight, I think, yeah. Because it sometimes binds. So for that reason you wanna open this thing up again, I think, and loosen that screw out a little bit. Just take this number 12 out. Then let's, this is in, this is out. Let's do this twice, okay? You might think it's a bit too wobbly, but this thing from stock is wobbly from when it's new, yeah, so it's not a problem with this thing. It's just the tolerances from the factory are too wide. Wait, that's a bit wrong. Okay, see, nice, it doesn't bind anymore. Then put the cap on and you're done. So thank you for watching this CLA video on a pedal. This thing is pretty beat up, honestly, yeah. So in normal usage you probably would find this happening even with the stock grease. I used to cycle like 200 km per week before COVID, yeah, and so 200 km per week in 1 month is like 800 km. Then that even for a car is quite a lot, yeah. So yeah, I'm not really expecting my bike to hold up, but it did, and it's still working until today, yeah. And so yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.